It's that time again. Oh yeah. We are in the dark and we are in the light. Oh yeah. Just like that, sweethearts. Babies, I'm having a hard time today. I think I figured out what my physical issues were. I don't want to get into too much detail, but I think it's caffeine. I think it's like coffee. So I didn't have any coffee today. I'm really tired. I had a little green tea, and we'll see how I do today, and I'll report back to you tomorrow. But I think I figured it out, babies. Wow. Had no idea. Because I've had coffee my whole life, and every once in a while I would back off on it. But usually no issue, like you can have coffee and go straight to sleep. But now we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. That's right, baby. We got to share the good news with each other. The good news of Jesus is setting us free. Oh yeah, babies. Just like that, honeys. Some guys follow me very closely. Oh boy. Dude, you're gonna have to back off a little, honey. That's not safe. That's not safe, sweetie. Safety first. Come on now. Alright, let's talk about safety. Come on now. We haven't done that in a while. What is safe in the kingdom of God? When God's asking us to branch out, reach out, and get out of our comfort zone to preach the gospel, what's safe about that? Didn't that result in hundreds, if not thousands, maybe millions of martyrs in the past who've been killed? So what's safe about that? Oh yeah, baby. We are asking the hard questions at 6:27 in the morning in the northeast part of the United States. Oh yeah, baby. So what's safe about that? Well, let's think about it. First off, whenever we ask a question, we have to assume there's a paradoxical answer, because God is paradoxical. And if you're not familiar with that term, what that means is God is seemingly contradictory. But on closer inspection, we discover that it's not a contradiction. It's a synthesis of a different order than our customary logic would describe. So in this case of safety, yes, it's safe to be obedient to God because ultimately we are in His care and there is no fear. And He's got everything figured out. On the other hand, it might mean extreme hardship with the possibility of death. And so you would say, that's not safe at all. And I would say, there's your paradox, baby. You couldn't be more safe. You couldn't be more secure than being in the hands of God. But because we are not from this place, and we are bearing witness to that fact, that we are born from above, then we just might be put in a position where people see us not clinging to this world, but embracing the next. Oh yeah, baby. And by the way, there's your other paradox. The next world is actually present. You're like, oh, how can this be? Well, in God, I'm telling you, paradoxes abound. And this is where, atheists and agnostics, they get lost in this kind of stuff because they're trying to reduce God to their own logic. And that's one thing you cannot do. Because that would be limiting the unlimited. Are you starting to get it, baby? All right. This should be feeling like it's good news to you. Because it means all those things that bother you, the things that maybe are causing depression, anxiety, and fear, those are all lies. They're not real. What's real is the love of God in you to transform the world. Sound illogical because it is, unless you apply it within the parameters of God's eternal kingdom. And then you understand, I'm just like God. God's in me. God's animating me. God's giving me my thoughts. God's empowering my actions so that I feel safe.